your
our next
cannabis
story is
news.
about big banks are still refusing to do business with the cannabis sector, despite Donald Trump's December 18th rescheduling executive order.
So the bankers are still being bitches?
They're still being bitches about it.
Even like software and all as well.
Say it again. Say it again, Linz. I turned it
Like
back on.
software as well, because you can't even. A couple of years ago, you couldn't even get a bank account. No banks would work.
Well, that's what the story is. That banks still won't do business with you. It doesn't say anything about the software in the story, just that the banking industry.
Like even if
all
it's not
financial
the
industry.
actual product, that's what nuts to me.
It's probably because it's still illegal, though. It's still
What are you talking about, Liz?
Well, like a few years ago, if you wanted to open any type of business that had to do with the medical marijuana community at all, even if it was not cannabis, say it was a software program.
So you got blocked from banking.
You could not open a bank account.
That's true.
That's shady ones you could, but you didn't want to do that.
Well,
I was opening something with cones. I had a problem with that.
Well, I can tell you for Cough Country, I had to sign something that says that we actually don't have anything to actually do with weed. We don't sell weed. We don't inventory weed. Right. All we do is we sit here in front of microphones and we talk about it. And
but if it was alcohol, you would not have to, I bet you, at all.
No, you would not. You would not be asked that question if you had a business related to alcohol. And that is the irony. That is the great irony.
Well, we're allowed to drink a lot more now. It's better for you, right?
I'm sure there are guidelines for that as well, right? That's the 2 drinks we talked about.
And bitches still get the
Believable.
shitty end of the stick. We only get 1 drink.
Well, that was under the old.
You know what it is
under
with
the new
weed, though?
guidelines. It's going to vary depending on how much you weigh, how your height.
That's
your
horse
weight.
shit.
A lot of
It
women
depends
weigh
on how
more
much
than
you can
men.
handle in a night.
Well, the guideline might not actually be how much it would affect you, not how drunk you would get, but I think the idea is how much it would affect your health.
Your limits.
Yeah.
So if you only had 1 or 2 drinks a day, that's not going to affect your health too badly in the long run.
It will affect your metabolic health.
Absolutely.
I'll say that.
It'll affect your liver.
I'm watching my dad right now after
Yeah.
61 years of drinking and smoking every day, and he just stopped.
But did he limit himself to
What was
2
he
drinks?
drinking?
He was drinking beer, but
How many?
a ridiculous amount.
Like how many beers in a
Like
day?
maybe 3.5 hours.
How many, though, would you say?
I can't even count. It's just a lot. But he
A case a day. Case Corona a
We
day.
need a number. We need a number.
A lot. Like, I don't
We
know.
need a
12
number.
to
A
12
case a
to
day is a
15.
lot.
If it was
A
a
case of
weekend, maybe 24.
12 beers is a
One time
lot.
he drank so much old Duels, he got drunk because it was so low.
Okay.
He drank that much. But anyway, he quit.
Back to Bill.
That's gross.
He quit, though. That's what I'm saying.
The
And-
marijuana industry still
could I
though,
just say
cannot do
something?
business
Hey, well, hold on.
with the banks.
Could I
Hang
just
on a
say
second.
something on
One
why
second,
the
Bill.
bank?
Yeah.
I think really why the banks are really so hesitant. Any person in business, banks are still in business, and they're in the business of making money. They're in the business of making money off of interest. So they do want to give us money because they want to make money. They're in the business of that. Problem is that marijuana is such an early and such an unsure thing
What?
with how
Marijuana is weed
each
and weed is
state is
marijuana.
regulated. State to state is regulated differently. Everybody has different views on it. It's still, if we call a spade, it's still a Schedule III drug. So for banks to put their money behind something like that, they don't have the confidence in it. Somebody's gonna
it's
have
a
to
risk.
jump out there.
Listen, I think
huge
Todd Father got this right. It's a risk because it's still federally illegal, and when something's federally illegal, money can be seized at some point in time.
But you know the banks are
That's even
salivating
crazier.
because it's a $32 billion a year industry. And you know the banks want a
They
piece of
probably
that as
don't get
much as they
covered
can.
in insurance.
It's
either.
more than that.
Well, this is what it was reported as, $32 billion. But like J.P. Morgan, it says that despite the rescheduling, they still don't want to touch it unless they want to feel that they have congressional backing.
They
on
want to own the marijuana fields.
They want to give the congressman a chance to buy the marijuana fields. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to own the whole field. They don't want to give you money for you to go buy a field and grow it yourself and then make the interest. They want to say, let me get a quarter of that field guaranteed, and we'll give you the money. That's what they want. They want to.
They
want
really
to make
want
sure
you
they
to
got
go get a
their teeth
prescription.
sunk in, and
know
then
what
they
it is?
buy you out because
Do we
that's
have
what
any
they do. They
batteries?
buy you out.
I
They
agree
get a
with you
piece of
on
your
that.
business and then buy you out.
It's exactly what they're going to do, I'll bet.
Yeah,
Look,
so I
look
mean,
what they do
listen,
with corn. They
I
do
mean,
the same
and
thing with corn.
I don't think you can have
Monsanto
a.
Corn.
owns the
Don't bring
recipe
up
for
corn.
corn.
We went
Don't
to
bring
that
up corn.
corn.com. What was it?
I don't think you can have a
Pornhub.
legitimate industry. Bill,
Yes.
I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I just don't think that you can get to the level of legitimacy as an industry without having banking. That is a big thorn in the side of. Oh, your batteries ran out.
Yeah, my batteries were running
Credit
out.
score.
I can't imagine, like, Marie and I with our business, what would we do without banking?
Well, yeah, where are you going to put the money?
How are you going to take the money anyway?
Nowadays, nobody has cash.
Yeah. Okay.
Talk to the Thai father.
How is Browse doing over there?
I'm doing well, thank
That's my
Can you
homie
hear
for
now,
real.
Bill?
I can hear you now.
Oh,
you. Good, my man.
that's
Now,
much
the
better.
wire's still a little hinky, so I'm going to leave the thing on the table here, but
Okay.
the battery was dying before.
Well, we're glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back among the land of the living. Thank you.
Right. In your native space.
On another floor.
In my native space. Up here, it's very cold upstairs here in the at the upper studio floors. I don't know what it's like down there
Yeah. It's
in the bowels of hell.